Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Paul. On this channel, I go over things that I am curious about and things that I've looked into, I like to share. So with today's video, I'm going to be continuing the conversation of the crypto talks that I've been kind of doing and sharing my thoughts. And again, I will say this from the beginning, I am by no means a crypto expert. I am just beginning to learn about this. And I want to share my thoughts with you because I've studied a little bit of finance and just want to see if there's any validity. And it'd kind of be cool to just give these opinions, whether I'm right or wrong, and be able to look back on them and be like, man, I really had no idea what I was talking about, or hey, I was kind of onto something. So I just want to kind of put that out there prior to anyone watching this video. So I by no means claim to be an expert, but so with the conversation today, it's going to be around the difference between gold and crypto and the usefulness and kind of like with what I see. So when I was thinking about gold in general, I was thinking about why it was so useful for economies to kind of run off of and people to trade and all of what that entails. I was thinking about, okay, what is gold in a larger scale? I was like, okay, it's a metal. And within that, it's a precious metal. So what was the usefulness of metals? Okay, they had practical use for building things, for war, for, kind of whatever else. So there was some practical use there. And then the more rare it was, with whatever different qualities it had, it's going to increase in value. I was like, okay, that makes sense. And then now it becomes a store of value because everyone across different cultures are using it. And I was like, okay, so that's how gold kind of works in the real world. And then I was thinking about, okay, so when we become more and more digital, our people, and again, this is just me throwing this idea out there, are people going to look at internet usefulness different than what we would say is practical usefulness in the real world? Because there's definitely going to be digital worlds that are made. There's definitely going to be people living more in the digital world than they are in the real world, as weird as that is to say. And so I'm kind of wondering, I'm like, okay, so if gold had a very, very practical use, there was a definite store of value for what it could be used for and what could be done in the real world, is there just going to be a certain one of the currencies, whether it be Bitcoin or literally anything else, I don't know what's going to prove itself in the long run, that's going to be shown to be more practical, more finite, just like what gold was, and more of a precious crypto? Is there going to be different digital worlds that are more based on these different type of currencies? I'm going to throw this out there just because of what I saw with gold. I think it is a potential thing to say that crypto could be more, and I'm gonna put this in quotes, practical than gold, based off of human psychology and where we're going. I want to be clear, this has nothing to do with what I would consider real value, but I think it has potential to be, again, real value, as weird as that is to say, with where the world is going, because it's going to be more digital, more of those currencies. Yo.